Good morning, everyone. This is Tony from Her Homestead Skills, and those of you that have been watching my channel know that Mark and I have decided to take a road trip that we have been wanting to do for quite a while now. And we are in the good old US of A. Yeah, Mark loves the US. We had, he had biscuits and gravy for breakfast. Good old southern breakfast, along with eggs and bacon, of course. And and as far as gas prices are concerned, I guess we want to make a little note of that. Yes, the gas prices are high, but they're higher in Canada. Mark figured out, actually he was very pleasantly surprised that he can get 93 gas, which is, you know, it's above regular. In his car, he likes the 93. Back home, he puts in 91 because it costs a little bit less. And here we don't even have 91, it's all 93, so he's thrilled with that. And quite honestly, he figured out that it's about 36% less here than what we pay in Canada. It's all high. We have an added carbon tax on top of all the other stuff. So that makes our gas prices really bad. And if we had gone through the airport, we would have been stuck renting a car down here. And the airport is a disaster, apparently. Both Toronto and Montreal airports are considered the worst in the world right now. Until they get that stuff resolved. And we like to do road trips anyway, so you know, Mark likes to have access to a car and mobility and to go where he wants and not have to not be concerned about rental cars and all of that. So made sure our car was roadworthy before we left, and we're good to go. And we did have a change of plans that yesterday morning. We were planning initially to go through North Carolina, but Mark decided that we would go through Tennessee instead. And we stopped in Knoxville. I think that was a town that interested Mark, for a number of reasons, and it was a pretty little town. We did get out, there was some event going on, and we enjoyed the sights for a little while. And from there we traveled to Chattanooga. And before we left Tennessee, we spotted a sign for the Lodge Cast Iron Factory store. So Mark says, "You want to stop?" And I said, "Sure, I'd love to stop." So we did stop at the Lodge Cast Iron store, and they have quite the selection. And they also had a selection of what they call seconds, and I went through the seconds, and they're actually, I saw nothing wrong with it. I did buy another loaf pan simply because I was able to buy one here for 13 and change, and in Canada the price is now $50. Now we still have to look at, there is a difference in the dollar, but even still, even in the US at Walco, I noticed that the Lodge bread pan was $24 US, and at $50 Canadian, that's more than just the exchange rate that we're dealing with there. So it was well worth buying for $13 in their seconds bin, and I took a few pictures. That's a wonderful place to visit. I guess Mark has gone out right now, and he's going to try and drive around, see what, oh, yes, we're in Alabama. We are now in Alabama. We probably will hunker down for a day or so that we're not just always on the road, and see what sights we can see from here. Certainly love to visit a whole bunch of places. And on the way down, we did pass by the Ark, and love to go and see that, and perhaps we'll do that on the way back. We'll have to make this trip worthwhile. It's there's so many things to do, so many places to go, so many things to see. I don't know how long we're going to be. We do have to be back in Canada I have to be back. And so we have a limited time. Otherwise, it would be wonderful just to tour around for a month or two. Would love to do that, but it won't be possible. So we'll try and get in as many sites as we can before we leave. And yeah, really enjoy being down here. Oh, and my husband is absolutely thoroughly impressed with the friendliness of people. Everywhere that we go, people say hello. They acknowledge your presence. They're polite. He loves driving on American roads because everyone will consider the other drivers on the road. So far, it's been a really wonderful trip. Anyway, we'll check in later. And oh yeah, Tennessee, the most beautiful. I mean, the green, the trees, the hills, the mountains, absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous country. Not to say that Northern Ontario isn't beautiful, it is as well. But Mark did say that he was quite impressed with Kentucky. Didn't realize that Kentucky was as pretty as what it was. I knew it would be. But Tennessee, absolutely gorgeous. And we'll see what Alabama's like today. Anyway, this is Tony from Her Homestead Skills. Hope you enjoyed touring with me, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.